1. Too many people spend money they earn to buy things they don't want, to impress people that they don't like. 2. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. 3. It's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. 4. How many millionaires do you know who have become wealthy by investing in savings accounts? I rest my case. 5. You must gain control over your money or the lack of it will forever control you. 6. Don't stay in bed, unless you can make money in bed. 7. Money can't buy happiness, but it can make you awfully comfortable while you're being miserable. 8. I will tell you the secret to getting rich on Wall Street. You try to be greedy when others are fearful. And you try to be fearful when others are greedy. 9. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. 10. Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver. 11. Investing should be more like watching paint dry or watching grass grow. If you want excitement, take $800 and go to Las Vegas. 12. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. 13. Rich people have small TVs and big libraries, and poor people have small libraries and big TVs. 14. I'm only rich because I know when I'm wrong. I basically have survived by recognizing my mistakes. 15. If we command our wealth, we shall be rich and free. If our wealth commands us, we are poor indeed. 16. Finance is not merely about making money. It's about achieving our deep goals and protecting the fruits of our labor. It's about stewardship and, therefore, about achieving the good society. 17. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work the more I have of it. 18. The stock market is filled with individuals who know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. 19. Success isn't measured by money or power or social rank. Success is measured by your discipline and inner peace. 20. It takes as much energy to wish as it does to plan. 21. Buy when everyone else is selling and hold until everyone else is buying. That's not just a catchy slogan. It's the very essence of successful investing. 22. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. 23. Try to save something while your salary is small. It's impossible to save after you begin to earn more. 24. Before you speak, listen. Before you write, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you invest, investigate. Before you criticize, wait. Before you pray, forgive. Before you quit, try. Before you retire, save. Before you die, give. 25. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest.
How to understand personal finance basics. Understanding your personal finances can be very overwhelming, particularly if you're just starting out. It is tough to know how best to handle your money, how to go about paying off debt, and where and when to invest. By following some basic steps for doing these things, as well as saving for emergencies and retirement and ensuring the assets you've worked hard to obtain, you can begin to understand your personal finances and become more confident in your ability to make good decisions regarding them. Learning how to create a budget. Gather your financial statements and information. Creating a budget is one of the most important aspects of personal finance. A solid budget allows you to plan for how you'll spend the money you bring in each month and illustrates your spending patterns. To begin, gather all the financial information you can, including bank statements, pay stubs, credit card bills, utility bills, investment account statements, and any other information you can think of. Most people make monthly budgets, so your goal is to figure out how much you make in a month and what your monthly expenses are. The more detail you can provide, the better your budget will be. 1. Record your monthly income. After gathering all of your financial data, separate out your sources of income. Record the amount of income you bring home in a month. Be sure to include any side jobs you have. If your income varies from month to month, it may be helpful to figure out your average monthly income for the last 6 months or so. List your fixed monthly expenses. Next, look over your financial documents and record any fixed expenses you have, or those that are essential and do not change much from month to month. Fixed expenses can include things like mortgage payments or rent, credit card payments, car payments, and essential utilities like electric, water, and sewage. 3. List your variable monthly expenses. You also need to record your variable monthly expenses, which are items for which the amount of money you spend each month varies. These expenses are not necessarily essential and are likely where you will make adjustments to your spending in your budget. Variable expenses can include things like groceries, gasoline, gym memberships, and eating out. 4. Total your monthly income and expenses. Once you have recorded all of your income and expenses, both fixed and variable, total each category. Ultimately, you want your income to be larger than your expenses. If it is, you can then decide where it is best for you to spend your excess income. If your expenses are more than your income, you will need to make adjustments to your budget to cut your spending or increase your income. Adjust your variable expenses to hit your goal. If your budget shows you are spending more than you are earning in income, look at your variable expenses to find places you can cut back on spending, since these items are usually non-essential. For example, if you are eating out 4 nights a week, you may have to cut this back to 2 nights a week. This will free up money you can put toward essential expenses like college loans or credit card debt. 6. In addition, you may be paying unnecessary monthly fees, like overdraft or late fees. If you are spending money on these types of fees, work on making your payments on time and keeping a bit of a cushion in your bank account. 7. Alternatively, you can work on earning more instead of spending less. Evaluate whether or not you can pick up a few extra hours of work a week, work overtime, or work any side jobs to increase the amount of money you're bringing in each month. 8. Review your budget every month. At the end of each month, take some time and review your spending over the past month. Did you stick to your budget? If not, where did you veer off course? Pinpointing where you are exceeding your budget will help you figure out what kind of spending you need to pay attention to most. Reviewing your budget can also be encouraging if you find you are sticking to it. You may find that it's extremely motivating seeing the amount of money you saved by cutting back the number of days you eat out a week, for example.